I first met Robin at a small grocery store tucked in the southwest corner of Kalamazoo, better known as the Oakwood neighborhood. Anyone who knows Robin knows about the bullshit that went on in that grocery store, but the silver lining was that people like Robin made working there bearable and even fun at times. I remember one of the first long conversations I had with Robin was about their funeral and what it would look like. We shared ideas back and forth between my station at the seafood department and theirs at the deli counter. One thing I really like about extroverts is their ability to bring you into a conversation and make you feel welcomed. Robin was the first person I met in Kalamazoo who actually made an effort to talk to me and get to know me, and I've subsequently met so many amazing people through them. Some of our first hangouts consisted of us watching some of the most deranged YouTube shitposting videos, and I think that really set the tone for our friendship. A byproduct of this was the creation of the slam poetry clipboard, which consisted of various labels from the various departments around the grocery store, and they kind of assembled them in a sort of ransom note type of way. I can't read it out loud without doubling over with laughter, but I'm sure Robin could recite it better than I can. Robin later joined me in the seafood department, where we shared the misery and smell of cleaning that god-awful seafood case. I still have nightmares about it. A memory that we think back on and laugh about is when Robin was listening to the Chris Chan documentary series while working the first shift, and I, the second shift person, would come into work and witness the shell-shocked stare of someone who had learned too much. I would be subsequently debriefed about the horrors they heard. Robin eventually left E&W to work at Stryker, followed by me shortly after to work for Bell's. Even though we are both working more and at separate places, we still found time to hang out, albeit less frequently, which usually involved cooking of some sort or running miscellaneous errands around town. One night we decided to make ramen from scratch, and I still think it's the best ramen I've had to this day. Cooking and enjoying a meal with someone really makes the food taste so much better. Robin is a pretty adventurous cook and is really good at cooking a variety of foods like takoyaki, stroganoff, shashlik, and ramen, to name a few. Also, the clam chowder might be the best I've ever had. Robin has such a passion for a variety of subjects that you can't help but be interested as well. Just recently, we went to the USS Silversides, and Robin gave multiple points of context and historical anecdotes that made walking through the submarine way more immersive. Speaking of submarines, Robin has a few good stories about them. I think my favorite one is when they spoke Russian on an in-service submarine, and I would be shocked if they weren't immediately put on a government watch list for that one. One of my favorite attributes of Robin's is their ability to embrace their eccentricities and not be afraid to live how they want, which inspired me to accept myself for who I am and not live as someone I'm not. For as long as I've known Robin, they've had an interest in submarines and all things nuclear, so it makes me incredibly happy and proud to see them pursuing their dreams. I wish you all the best in your return to the East Coast, and I look forward to hearing all about it. Until we meet again,